I'd like to get a public records request, please.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, you do. I promise you guys, it's a WIC office in Florida Department of Health, correct? Can you grab a supervisor that's willing to help me out? How you doing, sir? Wanted to submit a public records request.
A public record request?
Mm-hmm.
What record would you like to request? What is it you like to request?
It's going to be this young lady's first, last name,
Okay.
salary, title, disciplinary record, email address, as well as everyone else's first and last names in this building.
What's up, good citizens? Before I head back out into the field, I'm going to go do a video at the Greenacres WIC Center. Before I do so, I want to talk with Liberty Troll about what happened during his visit. His video, playing here on my screen, that was posted just a few days ago, but he actually filmed it over a year ago. Coincidentally, I filmed at the same location around the same time, and I didn't run into any problems. But in Liberty Troll's case, when he asked if he could make a public records request, the employee told him that they didn't do that there. He did ask for a supervisor, and that supervisor did eventually take his verbal request, which is permitted under Florida law. So before I head over there again, I'm going to give him a quick call on FaceTime, just so I can make sure I got all my facts straight and I can get more details. Hey, what's going on, Zach?
Hey, what's going on?
Liberty Troll in the building. So yeah, I'm just sitting here at the GCN office here. I looked at your video on the Greenacres WIC Center, as I told you, you put out the other day, and I visited that same place and kind of had a totally different feel for it. So before I headed out there, I just wanted to talk with you, get some more details, make sure I've got all my facts in order. So when you asked if you could make a records request, that front desk lady, she just said that she didn't do that there. Did she offer you any reasons why, or just that she just doesn't do it?
No, it was not communicated. Let's just put it that way. It was hard to get anything out of her, but the only thing she did actually say was what she can't do for me, which poses as a big problem. As you know, it's a state law that she was saying they can't do. So, ouch. That was not good on her end, because that would be considered a refusal of the law, which is considered a misdemeanor. But luckily, her supervisor came to the rescue and didn't have to file a lawsuit or anything like that.
So speaking of state law, it looks like you're at home. You're obviously somewhere where you've got a reasonable expectation of privacy, as am I. So before we go any further, I guess, is it okay if I record this call? You're okay with that? You're cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, solid.
Thanks for asking.
I'm not used to asking people for consent, as you know.
Me
But
neither.
so once you asked for the supervisor, someone finally came out and they took it. And that was just verbal, nothing was written, is that correct?
That's correct, which is one of the 3 or 4 ways a member of the public, as you know, can submit a public records request to virtually any public employee.
Right. And so far, do I have it right? As far as now, it's like a year later, you still haven't heard anything about that request?
No, I've tried filtering through my Liberty Troll email, the Gmail account, and I haven't found anything. That's the only account that I've had since I've been partaking in this activism. Just recently I promoted a Proton Mail, but it wouldn't be in there. But yeah, I've combed through my email, can't find anything as far as even an acknowledgement that my records request was submitted. So that was probably about a year ago or close to it. This was July 1st of 2024 last year. So yeah, it's been pretty close to a year.
Yeah, my first visit, I want to say it was sometime in December of 2023, so a little bit before yours. I'm going to do a little differently. Instead of trying to do a verbal request, I'm going to first go in there with this photo here. It's a still from your video, and I'm just going to ask if they'll identify that person, and then if they give me any problems at that point, I'm going to serve them with a warrant. And just to wrap up, I just want to say I appreciate everything that you do, and I look forward to seeing you putting out some new, fresh content. But yeah, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to see if I can get this righted a little bit, so to speak.
I can't wait to see it, man. I really wish you the best of luck. If she's there, which, highly doubtful, but if she is, then, or if she isn't there, let's just pretend she isn't, because most likely that would be the case. At least you'll
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For me, it was a while ago.
Yeah, but at the very least, I mean, you got that picture. That's I think that's a phenomenal idea there. So can't wait to see the outcome.
Well, yeah, especially now that I have the actual date that you went, I can actually show them the picture and put that on my warrant and say, yeah, you had some people working at this date at this time, and I demand that record. And we'll see if we get it. We'll see what happens. So I appreciate you taking the time to take this call, and let's see where it goes.
Yeah, keep me posted, brother.
Will do. Have a good one, my man. Take it easy.
You too, man.
Bye. What's up, guys? Good Citizen News Network here, back again with another video. Today I am at the Greenacres WIC office here in Greenacres, Florida. The purpose of today's video is to follow up on Liberty Troll's visit. This is a revisit for myself as well. I've been here before. I had no problems. I hope I don't have any problems today. Today what we're going to try and do is get this employee identified and see if I have any issues. This video is sponsored by Raw Naked Bean, as well as MariaTheAgent.com. If you live anywhere in Florida and you need insurance, whether that's auto, general liability, homeowners, what have you, MariaTheAgent.com has you covered. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi, good, thank you. How may I help you?
Simple public record request.
Okay.
I would like to know, does this person still work here?
Yes.
Can I get their name?
Yes. Her name is Ashly Jean Baptiste.
Ashly Jean Baptiste?
Yes.
I appreciate that. Wow, that was really easy. I don't know why she couldn't tell us that when Liberty Troll was here.
I apologize for that.
It's not your fault. You're very nice and pleasant and cordial, it seems. So yeah, while I'm here though, since she didn't want to give it, we're going to do some more digging, and I'm going to serve a warrant. What is today? Today is the 11th. 2024. And should I serve this to you? Can you take my public record request, or should I do that with somebody else?
Yeah, I think that's just supervisor to the process.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, let me be right back. Let me get this number real quick, okay?
No worries. Oh, no, I want to speak to somebody here. I don't want to call somebody. I want to just turn in a public record
No, I'm
request.
going to give him a call to come in with here in person and do that
Oh,
process for you.
no problem. Thank you.
Let me be right back real quick, okay?
Well, that was mighty simple.
Is that okay?
All right, and what's her name?
Her name is Linda.
Linda. All right, thanks. Hi, are you Linda? I've heard so many wonderful things about you.
Oh, I hope so.
I'm actually kidding. But
I know.
so there was a video that came out a few days ago of this office. It was filmed about a year ago, and the employee was very dismissive to the person, just asking them to identify themselves. They wouldn't do it. They filled out a public record request, and that public record request went unanswered. So I'm here to serve a warrant for the information and make sure that we get it.
Okay, well, why don't you let me know what you were requesting, and because we don't keep a lot of the legal stuff here, so it may be in another department, so it would depend on what you're asking.
That's understandable.
Okay, so let me know what you're asking, and then tell me
I've
how
actually got it written. I'm going to give you guys a written copy of it. I just need to know who I'm serving it to. I understand your first name is Linda.
Right, last name is Nolte, N-O-L-T-E.
N-O-L-T-E. All right. And yeah, this employee, she tried to tell us that, or not me, but she tried to say that they don't take public records here. And that was like one of the issues of contention.
Oh, no. Well, you have the right. That's all public knowledge. It's just that we may not house it right here, what you're asking for.
Correct. Like, I don't
Okay.
expect to get all this stuff today. I got her name today.
Okay.
But yeah, this is basically what I want.
Okay.
She didn't want to just give her name back then. Now we want her name, her email address, her salary, and the dates of her employment, which I understand is still current.
Okay, so this is all on here, or do you want, let's see. Okay, you want the name, email?
Yes.
Okay, again?
The name, the email, let's see, name, email address, title, salary, and dates of employment for the employees shown in that image.
Okay.
And there's an email address on here, hello
Right,
at
hello.
Good Citizen. citizensnewsnetwork.com.
Perfect.
If they could deliver it there, that'd be fantastic.
I will pass the word on then. That's fine.
I appreciate your time, Linda. So just for clarity, this office, any employee here will gladly take a public record request, right?
That's what we should do, yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I am
hope
out of
so.
here.
At least I'm going to for you. So.
All right, I appreciate it. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
This will go up probably in about a week, maybe 2 weeks, since I'm waiting on a public record. But if you'd like to opt out or see it, here's my card with all my information and how to find it.
Okay, well, I appreciate your time then. Okay,
Have a
is there
good one.
anything else I can do for you?
No, that was it. If she would have just said what her name was back then and took the record request, I wouldn't be here today.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can get that taken care of for you.
I appreciate it, Linda. Have an
All right.
awesome day.
You as well.
On a side note, I was here also another time back in December of 2023. I dealt with Rosie. You guys were so polite to me. Everybody was cordial, and it was just an awesome experience. So it was a shame that Liberty Troll didn't get the same treatment I got, but it is what it is.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you had that, that they had that experience.
Well,
We hope we can make it better for
You're
you.
doing the right thing to correct it. I appreciate that.
All right, you have a
good
good
one,
day.
Linda.
All
You
right,
too.
take care. Bye-bye
Bye.
now.
Oh, wrong way.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Thank you. You guys were like so nice. I totally you threw me off my concentration. I forgot to ask Linda for a stamped copy of that.
She's right there for you.
Hey, I'm right here.
Hi, can I get a stamped copy that you guys were just so nice? I forgot to ask you for it.
Let me go get it. I put it in the back. Hang on.
Hurry up and take your time. Thanks. Sure. Well, my visit was fantastic.
Okay, sir. There you go.
Well, you want the color copy?
Yeah, well, I wanted the original. Yeah, is that a
Oh,
problem?
you printed it? No. I
Yeah,
thought
we
this
made a
was the
copy of
original.
it. No,
you made,
we made a
you made the
copy.
copy in color.
Yeah.
Oh, no
Yeah.
problem. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Have an awesome day.
You as well.
All right.
All right.
And here, if you'd like to see this or opt out, you can. Thanks.
Okay, you too. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right.
I'm going for real this time. Bye. Well, there you see, Linda was very open and transparent. She didn't try to hide, conceal anything. Neither did the other girl that was at the front. That looks like education is in full effect here at the Greenacres WIC office. So I'm very pleased to see that. Hey, big thank you to Liberty Troll for bringing this matter at the Greenacres WIC Center to my attention. And a very special shout out to that viewer who went by the name of Someone. After more than a year of having the buymeacoffee.com link on my channel, they were the first person to use it. Not only did they buy me one coffee, they bought me 3. Not only did you make my day, but that is heartfelt. You have no idea how much that meant to me. When Liberty Troll asked if he could make a public records request, he was told we don't do that here. I showed up with a warrant and confirmed, yes, they do. The employee in question was identified as Ashly Jean Baptiste. Now, the receptionist was very respectful, and Linda Nolte did an excellent job of accepting the request with no problems. While she was unable to release the records right then and there on the spot, taking this warrant led to the records being released. Now, the records I've requested, along with bonus content for this video, has been published to my website, goodcitizennewsnetwork.com. Make sure you check the link in the description for a direct link to the blog post, legal citations, and other content related to this video. If you'd like to get an email every time I publish a video as well as a blog post, go to my website and join my free newsletter. It only takes 2 seconds, and you'll never miss GCNN content. Now, if you've ever had a public records request ignored or just flat out denied, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. I want to thank my friends at rawnakedbean.com for being A1 from day one, mariatheagent.com for funding not only the research that goes into some of these videos, but as well as sometimes the transportation and logistics. Of course, I can't forget Umair. Thank you so much for believing in the cause and editing these videos. You edit them so much faster and better than I could ever do. It means so much to me that you guys believe in my why. Without you guys, just making these videos every week just doesn't seem possible. If you'd like to support these videos, please be like Someone and buy me an iced coffee at buymeacoffee.com/GCNN. If you'd like to support this video for free, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share it with a friend, and that's more than enough. Lastly, if you're still watching, there's 4 GCNN videos right here, here, and here. Go ahead and click those and tell me what you think. That's a wrap for now. I'll see you in the next one and in the comments.